This is Batman, security level Omega, password Delta Charlie 25-3-2021, enable new protocol, title Invincible Contingency. Recently, while monitoring the streets of Gotham, I detected a green interdimensional portal from which emerged Mark Grayson, also known as Invincible, a Viltrumite human hybrid with powers rivaling a Kryptonian. This led me to investigate his universe, Earth 32521, where I discovered beings of extraordinary power and destructive potential. The protocols in this file are a necessary precaution should these entities ever threaten our world. Invincible Contingency file code name, Unbreakable. Mark Grayson's Viltrumite physiology grants him superhuman strength, speed, flight, and durability, making him a formidable adversary. However, his vulnerabilities can be exploited. His inner ears are sensitive to specific sound frequencies. A targeted sonic weapon could incapacitate him, leaving him defenseless. While his skin is nearly impervious, exposure to extreme heat, such as that of the sun, can overwhelm his healing factor. Lastly, an internal attack, a virus like the Scourge virus or a microscopic infiltrator, could prove fatal. Invincible Contingency file code name, Patricide. Nolan Grayson, known as Omni-Man, is a full-blooded Viltrumite and among the most dangerous beings in his universe. His strength, speed, and combat surpass those of his son Mark. His willingness to use lethal force, as demonstrated in the massacre of the Guardians of the Globe, makes him even more of a threat. However, like Mark, Nolan's sensitivity to specific sound frequencies can be exploited, though prolonged exposure is necessary to ensure effectiveness. Extreme heat can also disrupt his healing factor. A combination of these methods, along with a precise internal strike, could neutralize the threat he poses. Invincible Contingency file code name, Matter Manipulation. Adam Eve's ability to manipulate matter at the molecular level makes her a formidable opponent, capable of altering reality itself. However, she has a psychological block that limits her manipulation of living matter. This weakness can be exploited by creating situations that challenge the moral implications of her powers, potentially causing hesitation. Using this distraction, a targeted nanite virus, designed to affect her psychologically, could be injected to disrupt her molecular control, potentially subduing her abilities almost completely. Invincible Contingency file code name, Champion. Alan the Alien is a seasoned warrior with superhuman strength, durability, and regenerative abilities, making him a formidable opponent. However, like the Viltrumites, he is vulnerable to specific sound frequencies. A sonic weapon could incapacitate him. His loyalty to Mark Grayson and the coalition of planets can also be exploited, creating situations where his moral code conflicts with his duty. Physically, his regeneration can be slowed by viral agents or extreme heat, but these measures must be applied precisely due to his durability. Invincible Contingency file code name, Unified Front. The Guardians of the Globe are the primary superhero team in the Invincible Universe. They present a collective threat due to their varied and complementary abilities. Each member requires a specific approach. The Immortal. The Immortal's longevity and indestructibility make him a difficult target. However, his brain is a critical vulnerability. Decapitation or a similarly fatal injury to the head will neutralize him, although he has shown the ability to survive decapitation if his head is reattached. Ensuring the head is kept separate or destroyed is essential. Black Samson. Though Black Samson regained his superhuman abilities, his human physiology remains a weakness. A tailor-made virus could bypass his durability, exploiting his vulnerabilities and weakening him from within. This would neutralize both his natural and augmented strength, rendering him powerless without direct combat. Robot. Robot is a brilliant strategist and inventor, but his true form is vulnerable outside his robotic exoskeleton. Cyber warfare could be used to take control of his drones or turn them against him. Additionally, targeting his human body, which is often kept in a secure location, would neutralize him permanently. Monster Girl. Monster Girl's transformations increase her strength, but each shift reverses her human age. Accelerating this process with temporal destabilizers could de-age her to the point where she can't transform or becomes too young to pose a threat. Containment during her weakened human form can prevent further transformations. Rex Splode. Rex Sloan can charge objects with explosive energy. To neutralize him, disarm him first, and then surround him with an electromagnetic field to prevent him from using his powers. Once he's vulnerable, a tranquilizer dart will incapacitate him easily. Bulletproof. Bulletproof possesses strength and durability similar to Invincible. As such, the same tactics, sonic weapons, extreme heat, or internal attacks, could be effective. Shapesmith. A Martian shapeshifter, Shapesmith's abilities rely on his focus and concentration. Disrupting his concentration or using psychic attacks that target his Martian physiology could neutralize him. Martians are also vulnerable to extreme stress, which can cause them to lose control of their shape-shifting abilities. Shrinking Ray. Previously, Shrinking Ray could shrink to subatomic sizes, making her difficult to detect or combat. Should she wake up from her coma, specialized containment fields or molecular disruptors would be required to counter her abilities. Dupli-Kate. Dupli-Kate can create numerous duplicates of herself, which complicates direct combat. Targeting the original or overwhelming her with superior numbers could neutralize this threat. Her duplicates are not as durable as the original, making them vulnerable to concentrated attacks. Darkwing II. Originally Nightboy, Darkwing II can teleport via the Shadowverse, making him elusive. However, he is vulnerable to attacks in well-lit environments where shadows are scarce. Additionally, trapping him within a light field or using devices that eliminate shadows could render his teleportation useless. Note: several members of the original Guardians of the Globe, including Aquarus, Darkwing, Green Ghost, Martian Man, Red Rush, and War Woman, are deceased. However, should they be resurrected or encountered from an alternate reality, appropriate contingencies are in place. In such an event, the Justice League will serve as the primary response team to neutralize these threats, as with the rest. Invincible Contingency Notes. Section: The Viltrumite Empire. During my investigation of Earth 3-2521, I uncovered the existence of the Viltrumite Empire, a powerful and ruthless civilization that has conquered countless worlds. Their empire is driven by a philosophy of survival of the fittest, making them some of the most dangerous beings in the universe. The key members of this empire include Grand Regent Thrag, the most powerful Viltrumite and current leader of the empire; General Craig, a seasoned Viltrumite officer; Conquest, a relentless and brutal soldier; Anissa, a ruthless warrior focused on strengthening the Viltrumite bloodline; Lucan, Thula, Vidor, and various others, standard Viltrumite soldiers with formidable combat skills. Alternate Invincibles. These variants possess the same abilities and weaknesses as the primary Mark Grayson. In my research so far, I have found no reason to believe that the weaknesses of any Viltrumites differ from one another. Therefore, the same tactics should be used to defeat them. The Viltrumites' primary weakness lies in their sensitivity to intense sound frequencies, which can cause them immense pain or even paralyze them. Sonic weapons tuned to the correct frequency should be the first line of defense. Additionally, their rapid healing factor can be overwhelmed by exposure to extreme heat, such as that from a star or a powerful energy source. Internal attacks are also effective. The Scourge virus or a microscopic assault targeting their internal organs can be lethal. Additionally, the Klaxis plant, while rare, can strip them of their powers, leaving them vulnerable to conventional attacks. Space Racer's gun is capable of piercing their nearly indestructible skin, making it a critical tool in direct combat. For non-lethal containment, the Phantom Zone projector can trap them in an inescapable dimension, neutralizing the threat entirely. Continuous vigilance and preparation are crucial to ensure readiness against any potential conflict with the Viltrumite Empire. Subscribe.